87 days after she had been missing after being taken from her alleged abductor, escaped and was found by a woman who was walking her dog. Jayme Nutter, the woman who found the 13-year-old in Gordon, Wisconsin, on Thursday, recalled being approached by a young girl who told her, "I'm lost, and I don't know where I am, and I need help," according to CNN. Get push notifications with news, features and more. Following you'll get the latest updates on this topic in your browser notifications. Nutter recalled how Jayme wasn't dressed for the weather and was without a coat or gloves. "When she told me who she was, I figured she must have left in a hurry," said the Eau Claire native, who has a cabin in the same area where Jayme was held captive by 21-year-old suspect J. Thomas Patterson, who has been charged with 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide and 1 of kidnapping. "When she got near me and I could see who she was, she told me, 'I'm Jayme,'" Nutter said. Thursday was the first day of Nutter's visit to her cabin with her husband. "I just held on to her and I said, 'We're going to find somebody who's home, we're going to call the police. You're going to be okay, you're going to be safe, you're going to be fine, you're going to be fine,'" Nutter remembered telling Jayme. Jayme had been missing after vanishing on October 15th, the same night her parents, James, 56, and Denise Kloss, 46, were found dead in their home in Barron, nearly 70 miles south of Gordon. She had been declared missing and endangered, an Amber Alert was issued for her, and thousands of people joined investigators in their search for her. On Thursday afternoon, Nutter brought Jayme to the nearby front door of Kristen and Peter Kaczynskis, who opened their front door around 4 p.m. to the sound of frantic knocking from a female neighbor. "This is call 911," Nutter said, the pair recalled to the. Nutter also spoke with multiple local news outlets on Friday, telling reporters, Jayme said, "I don't know where I am," a couple of times. "I explained, 'You're in Gordon, Wisconsin.' And then when I knew who she was, I said, 'Jayme, you're really only an hour and a half or so from home, if that gives you some perspective.'" She had no idea where she was. According to Barron County Sheriff Chris Fitzgerald, Jayme was cleared medically Friday morning and will be reunited with her relatives later today. The teen will live with her aunt, Jennifer Smith, Jayme's mother's sister and legal guardian, a close friend of Aunt told People on Friday. Investigators continued to speak to Jayme and are still learning more about her harrowing ordeal, Fitzgerald said. Jayme is a complete badass, Jody Arnold, who is first cousins with Jayme's late mother Denise, told People. "As far as I'm concerned, she saved herself," said Arnold, who credits Jayme's perseverance and will to live for her freedom. Thanking Nutter for finding Jayme, Arnold said, "This woman who found Jayme, oh my God. I can't imagine walking your dog and out of the woods comes this girl. I don't know about around the country, but in this state, you'd be hard-pressed to find somebody who didn't know what her face looked like. She instantly knew who she was. Thank God there was somebody walking." At Friday's morning press conference, Fitzgerald alleged the suspect planned a crime and that Jayme was the only target and that Patterson allegedly went to the home for the purpose of kidnapping Jayme. Fitzgerald said the suspect had no prior contact with Jayme's parents, but her parents were longtime employees of the Jennie-O Turkey store, and the company confirms to People that the suspect worked there for one day. 13 featured stories since missing Wisconsin girl's parents found slain at home. and she is considered endangered. 10/15/2018 endangered girl who vanished as parents were found dead at home may have been seen 1,700 miles away. 10/15/2018 strange 911 call led to discovery of missing girl's dead parents hours after family gathering. Sheriff 10/16/2018 missing teen was home when her parents were killed and front door was shot. In 10/18/2018 missing 13-year-old and her slain mom were inseparable, says family friend. Two peas in a pod. 10/19/2018 man allegedly burglarized missing Wisconsin teen's home, stealing her clothes and underwear. 10/30/2018 seconds alleged kidnapper shaved his head before murders so he wouldn't leave DNA. Police 1/11/2019 told woman who found her, "I'm lost and I don't know where I am. I need help." 1/11/2019 after escaped, suspect was likely searching for her when police stopped him. Sheriff 1/11/2019 case means never lose hope, says National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. 1/11/2019 and family have a sense of some peace during Smiley reunions after her escape. 1/12/2019 Ava, who heard the shots that killed her parents, is relieved she's safe. 1/12/2019 had good night of sleep after escape. She was next to me all night, says Aunt. 1/12/2019.